Now that you know what your default Blackboard shell looks like, let's take a look at customizing your Blackboard course. In this video, we will take a look at making modifications to the navigation bar over here, renaming your items, restructuring it, and customizing the layout of your course. Before we jump in, I want to point out that we have an edit mode over here. If you'd like to make any edits to your course, make sure you switch this on. So I'm going to toggle this on, and once it's on, you'll see it has a little green dot here. Now we can make any edits we want to this course. So to start off, let's go ahead and start renaming items here. So like for instance, my home page here, if I want to just call this home, I will click on this gray drop down arrow and say rename. Then I'll go ahead and rename this home. And once I'm done, I can either press enter or click this little check mark here. And I will see that it's been renamed to home. Same thing over here. Now instead of coursework, I want to put a space in between this title here. I'll just call it coursework. There you go. Let's say for information, if I want to change this, I'll rename it and call this course information. So same thing here with content. I don't like how this sounds. Let me call this, see, all these lectures. So I have my course information, my lectures, my assignments, and discussions. Now that we know how to rename the items, let's go ahead and reorder it or restructure it. So if you scroll all the way to the left here, you'll see you have these little arrows here, these up and down arrows, and the cursor changes shapes. So once the cursor changes its shapes, you hover over this, you click, and then you start moving items over. So I like to move my assignments at the very bottom after my discussions. So same thing over here. If you want to move your divider, you can move it up. And if you want to add another divider or another content area, you just hit this little plus icon here. So it gives you the options of adding a content area, a module page, blank page, tool link, web link, course link, subheader, or a divider. Uh, these are the subheaders, and this right here is a divider. So let me go ahead and add a divider. You'll see it has added a divider down here. So I'm going to click this and move it up here. You can also reorder your navbar items by clicking the reordering menu. So you can click and move this divider over here under the home page, or rearrange the items as how you see fit. And once you're done, just hit submit. And that is pretty much how you rename and reorder items on your left-hand navbar.